Welcome to my channel. Are you ready, nail friends? Because today we're going to be doing a SpongeBob theme. So for my base color, I've used Color Vibe in Rowdy, 2 coats. This is one of the polishes I got from Dollar Tree. Okay, so I'm going to have to be doing a lot of piecing together with my plates. So if you didn't know, Maniology has this plate that's got a SpongeBob theme to it, and unfortunately I can't get all the plates, so I'm going to try to recreate some of these images here with plates I have. So just keep that in mind when you're doing things and you don't have a specific plate. A lot of times you can find similar images in what you do have. So okay, let me show you for this image here. Now it's not going to be exact, but what I have that's close to that, I got a few plates here I'm working through, is going to be on plate M014, and I'm going to use this one right here. So let me kind of show you with that together. Okay, so those are pretty similar enough. Okay, and then for the jellyfish here, I'm going to have to do multiple pickups, but that's okay. But I'm going to use plate M104, and I'm going to pick up this jellyfish image. I'm just going to shorten the tentacles, but that's the closest I have for that. Then for this image right here, I'm going to use plate M354, and it has these little flowers right here that I think will work. Okay, and then so for the pineapples here, I'm going to go in with that same plate as before, and I'll have to pick up this pineapple multiple times, but that'll still work. Okay, and I'm also going to use plate M306, and I'm going to use the letters to spell out SpongeBob. Okay, so what I want to do first on the thumbnail, I want to use Color Vibe in Cherry Blossom, and I want to pick up this image right here, and I just want a light background, which is why I'm going to try this color, and this is going to be the nail that I'm going to put the SpongeBob letters on, so I just want a background for it. So I'm going to get prepped and then pick that up. Okay. And it is very light, and that's fine. That's what I want. Okay, now I'm going to pick up part of this image to have as a background for the jellyfish. So I'm going to pick this up. Let me see how this color looks. This is Tropic Talks from Maybelline. So I'm going to stamp it look at it on the stamp and see if it's what I'm going for. I don't want that top part, I just want this. Okay, that color is not going to show up enough, so I'm going to pick a different color and be back. Okay, I think I'm going to try this brown in nudie. I will have to do it twice because it's not long enough to fit the whole nail. So I'll do that and be back. Okay, that's how this is looking. Okay, now I'm going to try to pick this image up in this orange color, Stardom, and use it as a background for the pineapples. Let me just kind of get it on here and see how it's going to look. It's going to be just very light, which is fine. Let me try to go over it one more time. Okay, that's 2 pickups. Now I'm going to pick up the flowers, and I will do that 2 times. And I'll be reverse stamping. Okay, now I've got it picked up twice. And then we'll be done with this plate. Okay, now I'm going to start with picking up the pineapple. I will do that multiple times. Probably 3. Not sure what all is going to fit on the nail, so let's do 3 of them. Just using straight up black. There's 1. Okay, I'm just going to need 2 of them. I looked at the nail size, so just flipped it and picked that one up. And now I'm going to pick up some jellyfish. Not sure if I'm going to do 2 or 3, but I'm going to shorten their tentacles to make them look more like the SpongeBob jellies. Okay, this one I won't have to shorten too much because I tried to only pick up a little bit. Okay, that's 1. So if I can get them that size, I'm going to pick up 3 of them. Okay, I've got 3 of them here now. Let's see, I think we're done with this plate. Okay, we're going to get into starting reverse stamping. I'm going to do the flowers first. I'm going to use Maybelline colors in Plenty Pink. Tropic Talks, and Plum Party. Okay, I'm going to do the little flowers in the green. So when my kids were little, in the mornings before school, they'd watch SpongeBob. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't mad about it because it was pretty funny. It was a cute show. Did your kids watch it? Or even you yourself? Here's the green. Let me fix this one. Okay, I'm going to go in with the pink now. Put that on the big flowers. A couple of my favorite episodes of SpongeBob was one, like they were selling the chocolate and they had that lady trying to get chocolate and she's chasing them. I don't know if you'd remember that one. That one was funny. Well, a lot of them was funny. Also, there was one where it was like wintertime for Sandy and she was hibernating, and SpongeBob and Patrick, I guess it was cold, so they figured out that her fur was warm and they was like ripped the fur off of her, and Patrick's like telling SpongeBob it's warm, and so then they just start taking all her fur off until she wakes up and gets mad, goes after him. That was funny. Do you have a favorite one? I think also, like, probably my ultimate favorite is, like Sandy's supposed to be from Texas and she was missing home. So they were going to throw her like a welcome home party, but Texas style in the Krusty Krab. And I'm going to go in with that purple now. And SpongeBob and Patrick start making fun of Texas and she's getting all upset. And they think it's all funny until like she's like on their heels chasing them. And then they get to the Krusty Krab and they have this party set up for her, and it's like instead of pecan pie, it's like peas in a can pie. Little things like that. They had cute little things they put in there. But those are my favorites. Do you have any favorites? When I saw these little flowers, they also remind me of like Scooby-Doo. But yeah, just go through your plates and, piece together things when you don't have a specific plate. You can make your own. Okay, that's these. Let me set these aside. Okay, now I want to do the jellyfish, and I'm going to use Color Vibe in Pink Haze. Now the tentacles is going to be pretty hard for me to do. I'm going to try. I may like get the tops on and then kind of go from there. Let me put a little more on this one. Okay. Let me flip it over. Okay, I'm going to try to take just a little bit and see if I can do a little bit on these tentacles here. Also, still waiting on my new mic. It should have actually been here. It's not yet, but we've had all these storms, so I guess that's put it back, which I understand. That can't be helped. But it's still coming. Okay, there we are. Alright, now we're going to do the pineapples. And for the tops, we're going to go in with that Tropic Talks. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and flip it and do this top two. Okay. Okay, now for the bottom part, I'm going to take Stardom and Nudie and mix them together. Okay. Alright, let me flip them. Okay, also, I know what I forgot. I don't think I didn't pick up the image on this plate right here. And that one's gonna go on the pinky nail. Let me pick it up in this yellow color. This one is 531, my Cabana from Sally Hansen. I got to looking, I was like, oh, something's missing here. Okay. Okay, let me pick that up one more time. It's missing a couple of things. Okay, got it picked up. Get it stamped on here. Okay, get the little bits under. I think I'm going to try pick up one more time just to get it more opaque. Okay, there we go. And that is a fast dry polish, so when using those, work fast. Okay, now this is going to be, I'm going to have to, I kind of wanted to use these letters. I'm going to have to stamp it and kind of see how big it is to see what I'm going to be able to fit on this nail. So I'm going to have to turn it this way to write it across. So I'm going to pick it up and see how that looks. And I'll be back. Okay, so that size in particular, all that's not going to fit in that size. So let me think for a minute. Okay, now this one appears to be a little bit smaller, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So now I'm trying to decide my color. Okay, what I've decided is I'm going to try to pick it up in white, stamp down, and then go back over it in yellow and stamp over it, because I want the yellow to be opaque. So I'm going to get this started and I'll show you it once I've gotten going. Okay, so now I'm not sure if these will fit. So there's an even smaller one down here. So what I might do is do the S and the B in the larger colors, or larger colors, wow, the larger size, and then the in-between go in the tiny ones. So let me see how that'll look. Okay, it's not ideal, but that's what we're working with. And then I'll go back over it in the yellow. Okay, there we are, friends. The hardest part, of course, is trying to get that lined up. Not perfect, but it'll work. Okay, now we're going to start stamping down. There's this one. Then we're going to do the jellyfish. Let's see. One. I'll just kind of place them one at a time. So I'm going to work from the bottom up. There we are. Now you could have, like turn them or whatever. I probably should have turned one, but that's okay. And then pineapples. Okay, let me kind of see what I'm gonna, Okay, I'll probably put them like, yeah, diagonal, because you could do just one, but I don't know, I kind of want to do both of them. So, excuse me, I'll get the bottom one where I want it, then I'll work on the top one. And flip it. Okay. So this is how it's looking. Now this one I just did the wanted that specific image for it. Okay, so we were doing this image for this nail. The Jolies for this nail. The flowers, this nail. Let's see, the pineapples, which I could have, you know, you can add as many as you want. I just didn't want to put too many, but put enough. And then I did that little background and then spelt out the SpongeBob. So again, you know, if you can just come up with your own idea of, you know, if there's something you're wanting and you just don't have that plate, it can still be cute, still be fun. I enjoyed doing this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gives you some ideas. Thank you so much for watching. If you don't mind, please give a like, subscribe, comment. If you're interested, I have a 10% off Maniology discount code listed on the screen and in the description box. And I'll list the plates I used or any Maniology polishes I used. And until the next one, have a blessed day. Bye.